Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 235-member Michigan Marching Band. Band, take the field. Under the direction of Professor Jamie Alness, the N Fanfare.
Now hold on. How did an undefeated conference champion Louisville have to fight their way in the first round, but a two-loss non-conference champion Ohio got an automatic bid to the second round to the quarterfinals? I fucked up. That's fucked up. It's pretty bad. Working on your alibi. I missed the bright side. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I with a kiss, I did it end up like this. So it was only a kiss. Smoke, and she's taking a drag. It's just now. I just can't look, it's killing me. Lullabies, no alibis. They're not my ego. I'm Mr. Brightside. Give me a second, I'm trying to set up camera for TikTok. Trying to stream in TikTok now as well.
You got a channel, no Johnny. So the field from the tailgate trying. Let's go blue, yeah, I'm from team. It's the big house, Michigan. If it ain't real, it ain't right. If you can't take a hit, take a hike. Legendary big tent, champ, say it right. Don't skin back, I'm not ready to fight. Feel so strong, it's up Saturday nights. Power, boots, and ready to hit the heights. Let's ball, yo, the big, cause yes, I'm trying to ball. I got no price, tell them trying to ball. That's right, amazing flow, that's all I say. But the stream gonna be out jail. Lock him on the genie, I'm banging. I'm kicking it off like Genie. Fall like trouble. Roll straight up to the bad vibes to cover. Go hard, go home. Trying to get to the so we're keeping the road full. They don't care. It's all finish. Sitting club is getting it. Jump man, the image. I'm ready right now. You want to come get it. We helmets, everybody is here. Go blue, go blue. Drinking up a notch, we supposed to. And you can't listen to the word, we gotta go blue.
My sister convinced me to check out TikTok. Apparently, I have better chances of monetization on TikTok than I do on YouTube. Whoa. Oh wait, that's photo, not video, that's why. Videos, there we go. Trying to get a good angle on the TV here. Guess that's about as good as it's gonna get.
Came for the #1 spot, I'm sorry. It's all said and done, ain't no one. You know Christ was the crib, that's right. But it's not a thing to jump on a plane, we could get that flight. We just got there, competition, we got permission, not to mention that could be what we in, others why it's pushing. It's when they drive the team, it's not ignition. It's anybody that think they can stop the mission. They'll bring us a mix, they'll bring us a blue. If DJ break it, they don't tear something through. Tell me what the ball does again, what we do. And you already know, let's go blue. Came for the #1 spot, I'm sorry. It's all said and done, ain't no one. Let's go. Make some blue.
That's too much. I guess that'll have to do. Alright, we'll just have to see how this does then, I guess. I really need to get an actual legit phone stand and figure out a spot for that, for the camera. I really need to figure that out, especially if I'm going to try and do this more regularly, more often. I guess this is about as good as it's going to get. Alright. Let me know what y'all think, if this is alright or what. Hopefully this isn't permanent. I'm going to get an actual legit phone stand and all that and try and get a good spot for it, better angle. But for those of you coming in and hitting the like button on my videos and stuff, thank you very much, and thank you for your follows. Wait, was I supposed to say that, or am I supposed to spell it? I'm eventually going to figure out the proper protocol for streaming and posting videos on TikTok, aka TT. And for those of you on the tube, thank you for still following and watching. Alright, that should do. For those of you just now joining us on the ticker, this is where we're at. I've got multiple leagues here. This is what I call the Libman League. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys from at work. Notre Dame is in the Big Ten, so we got 4 Big Ten teams in the playoffs. Penn State is guy from work. His gamer name is S-Rod. Oregon is Jimmy Bobway. Ohio State is Arbs 117. And Notre Dame is Juan Franks. So they made it. I lost to Jimmy Bobway, Oregon, S-Rod, Penn State, and unfortunately, I also lost to Arbs, Ohio State. So that's why Michigan's not in the playoffs. Instead, Michigan is in the Duke's Mayo Bowl against West Virginia. So that's where we're at. This is going to be the end of the Libman League. Once the season's over, I'm going to pass ownership and commissioner to Jimmy Bobway, and he's going to turn it into his own dynasty, treat it like an offline dynasty and kick everybody else out and just continue on with Oregon. Everybody else is going to be moving over to continue playing in the Jokers League, where each of us is in a different conference, except for Arbs. Arbs is in Ohio State, and I'm going to move from Ohio to the MAC and bring Mizzou, I believe. That's what I'm going to bring into the Big Ten to replace them. Unless he decides he's going to quit. He says he may quit playing because he's been losing a lot of games. He's lost to the computer. So if he quits, then no big deal. And Ohio's going to remain in the Big Ten, and we'll just kick him out. So that's where we're at. Arbs is Army, and I've got Navy. We're doing the Service Academy, and surprisingly, Army lost to Penn State. I set it up, so, I thought we were going to make it all the way to the Army-Navy game undefeated, but I guess not. Oh, shit. The alarm was going off. It's past 12. It's noon. All right, let's get her done. What time is this game? I don't see a time on it. It's only 4-6. Damn, I knew he whooped me, but I didn't remember it being that bad. Yeah, they were all away games until Ohio. He won my ass. Already won the 3. God damn. 7:30. It's the night game. Holy shit. 2 blue yellow teams. Alright, what uniforms does West Virginia got? Oh, they got a yellow one too. Night game. Oh, dude, it's so tempting. Ah, those are not gold socks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor that every college football fan can't wait for. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken...
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers. They understand how to follow the blockers, and they did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Matt White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot. Is close to playing for a national title. Can he get the spark back?
Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson. With the catch, it's White. Tying it on! Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Calls his own number. Looking for room at the 30. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's the second fumble of the game. That's day one. Like, we go over this, cover each point of the football, tuck it away, don't reach it out from your body. So frustrating for a coach. You draw up all these scripts and all these plays, and the first thing you do the first two drives is cough the football up.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this game. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he was hard to bring down.
Caught, close to the marker, it's McCulley. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And off from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. It's Simpson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right down the middle. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolverine. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's the handoff. That's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's flat. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Bust through behind his pad. There he goes. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad one to shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that with just snap, 1 touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Across the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10.
That is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
1st down, West Virginia.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the 1st quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the 1st, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with the touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, they took dunk it down the field for a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, but they're just not on the same page.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. DB's right up on the receivers. Here comes the heat. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it. You see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He'll keep it himself. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big time.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Wolverine! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Henderson. The short hands, it's Gallagher. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The give on the option. Turning it on. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Klein. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass. It's Underwood. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Going for 6. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks the tackle. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Henderson. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we'll join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like, and through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game for the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's spinning his ears back again.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Kick is in the air. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Quarterback moving. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
It's third and goal and third and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third and goal for the offense. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolute shank. Missed it. They throw the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver, and then having the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
They'll give it on the counter. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead he turns the football.
This is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You always hear, put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Smashes ahead. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the owner.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
There he goes. Quick, he smashes his way through again. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third down, he drops the throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub, start healing for next week.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football.
Now on first down from the 30.
First down, West Virginia.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39.
Listen, listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here and for the...